Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Sorcery. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today here in the Tower of Elmion, or Aelmon, or something or other. I could check it over here. It's the whale god of Aelmon, and we have seen him before, the whale god, I think, when we did things. But we're pledged to Korga, and I didn't want to give up this guy. I think he might be more or less what I want, because he's the god of gracefulness and gratefulness and just being friendly and all that. So I like that. And the whale god is kind of deranged and mad and crazy and violent. So we are gonna leave the resurrecting skeletons over there. We gained another charge of holy water, and actually, if I have the time, I might go back to the skull on the other side of town. It's gonna be a trip, but I said this in a comment. I really should have opened the sphere before I cast the resurrection, but now I know that. I didn't know that before, and it's an interesting thing. Anyway, you step out onto a stone walkway that leads sharply down towards the Crystal Dome. Okay, the Crystal Dome. This is where what we saw before, the glass dome. Apparently, is it crystal or is it glass? You know the difference between crystal and glass? So basically what happens is, I might be partially mistaken in this because I'm not a chemist or anything. So basically, glass has the same molecular structure of a liquid. It's not that it's liquid, it's solid, it's frozen, it's less liquid like some metals. For example, lead is way more liquid than, more liquidish, I guess, than glass. But crystal is not like that. It's not made like that. The molecular structure is different. It's crystallized, and what that means, I do not know. But that's the difference between crystal and glass. Also, you make it in a different way. You need to put, I think it's lead. Actually, I think it's lead in the glass to make it crystal, or you need to not put lead to make it crystal. It's some process, but I'm not really completely sure. But anyway, let's you step out into this. Okay, so let's cast a spell here and cast Sense Danger. I've grown accustomed to Sense Danger here. That's a really good stuff now that we don't have the luxury of going back, and also we have a bunch of stamina. So a steady voice enters your mind. There is no danger here, only the certainty, I guess, of illness, infirmity, and death. Nobody escapes it. Oh, its words delivered, the voice fades. Okay, let's move on. The path encircles the dome quite freely. Time to move on. To the southeast comes a fearsomely bright light from one of the towers. I want to go there, but I also want to go to that one over there. And then from there, how do I go back? I'm gonna go here to the east and then there, and then hopefully from there I can go back. But let's go east. This tower is destroyed. You approach the smoking, blackened ruins of a tower. You look at the stones. They are blackened all over. Some seem webbed with holes, as though the very minerals inside had burned away. Whatever caused this explosion must have been many years ago, and yet smoke still rises, as though this was the cone of a volcano. On one stone is etched a long eye mark. Whether the mark was alone... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I know what it is. Oh, I know what it is. This is the first thing, the first Grimalkin, or the first spell in these doors. I don't know where they are. Suppose it would be these doors over there, but somewhere, some doors. I think I know what this is. So, the altar... What kind of spell counters res? So, the number 4... Undead. So... Oh, it makes no... Oh, it makes sense. Wait a minute. I thought this was stone, but this number 1 is fire. This number 1 is fire. This is what it is. This is a clue. This is a clue. Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. Let's see. Clues. Glyph 4. You found a glyph 4 in the Tower of Skeletons and the Tower of Time. Oh, crap. What the hell? And in the burned tower, it's fire. The Tower of Time. I don't remember the Tower of Time. Oh, I do remember the Tower of Time. The Tower of Time was... this thing over here, or this thing? It was the one where there was I don't know if I fell... trapped or cursed by that thing, cursed by time. But what is time? Is it undeath? Is it... what did I cast over there to counter it? I didn't cast anything to counter it. I just prayed. Damn it, I should have learned. I don't know. But we gained holy water. That's good. So this one is a fire, and I think I don't really know what counters this, but so yeah, whether the mark was alone on its own or if others have been destroyed, it's impossible to tell. But this groove has that remains is deep, well carved, and intentional. Whatever it meant, it was worth somebody's time to put it here. Okay, I'm not gonna throw myself on the stones. That is gonna be oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna touch the stones, but if I do that, I need to find a counter to this. I have no idea what's gonna counter it. I mean, you think fire water, or no, actually fire water would probably be bad. You think, oh, we got the fire over here. That's good. The fire is being very helpful lately. That's fantastic. You sit cross-legged, you weave the spell. You see yourself casting a spell across a small purple vial and pouring the vial out. Hot smoke cools, the vision fades out. Okay, purple vial. I don't have that. Do I? Purple vial, why? I don't have that. Okay, let's see. We got the sub, which requires a Snatacat's ring. That's okay. It's weird. We got the sus. Okay, that's not it. Then we have the doc. Oh, it's the heal disease. It's the heal disease. Yeah. And we have the far. Yeah. I should have cast the fire. We can go back through that. We need to find the counter to that. Heal disease. We have plenty of these, so we should be okay. Pour the potion on the stones. There it is. Doc counters hot. Yep. You pour the potion over the stones, expecting it to bubble away, but instead it seems to shimmer, forming a strange glaze over the stones. You feel the heat around you fading. A counterspell then. So the spell of healing is negated by that of the fireballs. You touch one of the stones tentatively. It is quite cool. You make your way between the fall's ruins towards the path. Okay, so I really need to go back there. I'm gonna go there on my way back. Because if I need to go back over there, it's a little bit better. And besides, I think from there I can go over to this tower or something. I'm not really sure, but I need to go back there. And this one is just death. Illness and death. Yeah, let's not go there. That's a terrible thing. Let's go north. So we gained... Oh, this is good. This is good. We're getting... Oh, this is so great. Although, I still need to figure out... I might be able to understand what the fourth cliff is. So we know that the one that turns to stone... If the one is made of stone, I need to cast the fall, which is float in the air. And the invisibility is easy because that's the tell. I think that's how it is, but we know the counter, so we should be okay. The sun begins to deep, heading towards the horizon. You approach the next tower boldly. A gloomy silence descends. From the doorway comes a steady clock-like ticking sound. You step inside and the ticking grows louder. Something heavy swooshes slowly over your head. The looming presence is oddly comforting, and you find your eyelids starting to close. Okay, so... What kind of spell would this be? Man, so many spells. No, not clues. Spellbook. So, what kind of spell would this be? So we have Zap, we have Hot, we have Field of Force, that's not it. We have Wall. Oh, look at that. Yeah, it's interesting. We have Law, which tells non-intelligent creatures how to work. We have Dumb, which is not what we need. We have SSS, we have Big, that's not what I need. Walk. Dop. This guy open the doors, yeah. We have Razor Sharp, we have Sense Danger, we have Stirred into 6, we have Jig, which probably is the counter to this, but counter's Dumb. I need to see what Dumb is. Is it back here? Dumb is right there. Cast a creature holding an object such as a weapon. This spell will make the creature clumsily... Oh yeah, it's not this one. So Jig is not the counter to that. The Goblin's Tooth, no counter, or the Yob, no counter. The Zop. Casting this spell requires a Tooth of Rock Demon, and when cast will summon a new demon whom the caster may control. Pretty good. Then we have the Snatacat over there. We have the Gum, the counter Zeep. It's weird as hell, that thing. The How, not really. The Doc, okay, the Dawes. This spell may cast upon any creature, reducing its movements and reactions to about a sixth of its normal speed. Thus, the creature appears to move as in a dream sequence, and the counter to that is pretty simple. Comforting? No, this is different. This is a different spell. The Dud? No. Get the Mage? No. The Pop? No. The Fall? No. The Dim. A good defensive spell. This may be cast at any attacking creature in Metal Its Mine. However, it must be handled with caution, as the ranged creature may act unpredictably. Okay, that might be it. It's countered by Kid. Let's try and figure it out. Mud. Well, it's quicksand. A nose plug. Stell. It's the cast must wear to use when that counters Yaz. Yaz is up here. Yaz is up there. That's invisibility, isn't it? Where we'll render the cast invisible. Yes, it is. So now we got the king over there. So we got the black face mask. The stamina. This effect will use combat to demoralize creatures. That's not it. Requires the jewel of gold for the god. No, that's not it. That's the kid. It's for illusion. That's another. Yeah, that's not it. The pep, potion of fire, water, strength, rock. It counters that. Yellow powder. This is what counters the slowness, but I'm not sure that's what he needs. Fixedness over here. We have brass pendulum. Nap. It's the one. Brass pendulum. Effective only against living creatures. This spell causes them to quickly to fall asleep. It is used in conjunction with the spell concentrates the creature's attention. So I wonder what the counter would be. I have no idea what the counter would be. Man, these guys are intently looking. Look at him. Intently looking at these people. So we got far, we got res, we have top. When cast golden, this creature tall of significant height and wide enough to cast it to stand upon. Create a tower of significant height. Yeah, that's not... This was terrible. And we got the Z over there that does things. So, what can I do here? Is it a Grimalkin? I need to cast a spell. So, I know what spell is being cast upon me. So, let's see if I can figure out how to counter it. So, we got the Z, the D, the G, the Y. Okay, so... Let's go with the Z first. I say Z, but Z, whatever. So, we got the Zap, which would create lightning. That might be it. That might be it. Might just jumble me back to life or something. Okay, that seems like a good candidate right there. Then we have the Dop, which open doors. I don't think that's gonna be it. It makes little sense. We have the Gak, which causes fear. That kind of would wake me up. So Zap or Gak? I would think Gak here. But there is a problem with the Gak thing there. That would wake me up. That makes sense. But the problem with the Gak is that it requires a black face mask. We have gotten it before. And it's just how the game is designed. It might require to use stamina rather than thing, but rather than another thing. Let's see. Talk with animals. It could be somehow. I don't know. We got the Yob over here. This is for summon giant. So let's go with a Gak here. I think it's Gak. Is it Gak? Yeah. Let's see that. Oh, that's not it. Consulting the stars, you find the magic, pulling the black face mask out of the pack and putting it in your face, but with no one about the spell. Okay, let's turn back. Fearfully, you turn back rather than go deeper into the tower. Okay. Let's go back over there. Black, it seems your counter magic has now worn off. Oh, I take damage. Catch yourself a few times, obtaining light burns in the process. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Okay, let's move on. Let's not be here. So we could go to southwest, or we could go north. Let's go north. I think I'm not gonna go to the other tower because that's pretty bad. The path winds between crumbling towers and dagger-like buttresses. The sun is sinking. The path runs up to the far wall of the citadel, passing dangerously close to a large circular pit in the ground. Okay, what could be... Oh, this is the circular pit. Let's look into it first. The pit is large and perfectly circular, descending into the bare rock below for some distance. Curiously, the water all around does not seem to flow into the hole. Throw a gold coin. You fling a gold coin into the pit, only for the coin to bounce off something you cannot see, and landing near your boot. You pick it up once more. You reach out your hands, and sure enough, there is a barrier around the pit, invisible, but as cool to the touch as stone. Feeling left and right, it appears to curve slightly. An invisible tower? Oh. You feel over the invisible wall. Oh, I know what spell it is. To the tower until you find what feels like a doorway. Okay, feels like a doorway. Didn't say find your doorway. Let's cast, it's an easy one. It's Yap. I can't cast it? Tell. Is it Tell? Let's go with Tell. It isn't. Counters, yes. It is, of course. You turn the stars into shape around you, but rather than receiving any thoughts, instead the invisible tower in front of you flashes quite unexpectedly into view. A Yaz spell, then, successfully countered by your enchantment. The tower now, you can see it, seems quite unremarkable. It is less overgrown than some of the others. Perhaps invisible plants cannot absorb the light? Well, makes sense. The tower appears quite normal now, more normal than many of the others you have seen. The path away from the invisible tower forks. So I'm gonna go into the invisible tower. I think we'll be fine over there. Although I have no idea what it's gonna happen. You cross the waters and push your way inside the next tower. The inside of the tower is bare, and compared to others you have seen, quite ordinary. There's no furniture or ornamentation, or at least none that you can see. In the center of the room is some kind of brass contraption. Oh, it's a Grimalkin. Yeah, it's got, is a ring. Let's take the ring. You slip the ring from the contraption. It's a pearl ring, just like the one you already own. I'm gonna search the room. It's the third one. Yeah. Let's leave. Found one new clue. I know. So, this is not gonna be any clue over here. This is not a counter to anything. That one, we know. Oh, well, I need to go back there. That's crucial. It's crucial that I go over there. Otherwise, I'm not gonna be able to tell what the counter is. So, I'm not gonna cast anything on this crystal thing, because it's death. Although the dock might work for me or something, but it would be weird that the dock would be so close. Okay, so from here, cast a spell. What spells do we have? This is the most important aspect, because we know all the other ones, but not this one. So we got Sus. 6. Okay, 6 could be it. Could it? Against undead? Oh, wait a minute. We cast a spell here, the Divine, the God. So we got Dawes, causes slowness. Probably not. We got Dud, Illusion of Treasure. Probably not. We got Rock. Counters Fall. Yeah, that's it, and the other way around as well. And we have Hot, that counters Dock. But that's not... I need the counters Res. What would counter Res? Okay, so Hot doesn't counter Res. And Rock doesn't counter Res, so it doesn't matter. So we have the God over here that clearly doesn't counter Res, because we used it already. So we have the 6, which could counter Res, but it's kind of weird. Or we have the Dawes, causes slowness, but that counters speed. So it needs to be Dud. Let's go with that. You craft the enchantment, and after a moment, gold and jewels begin to spew forth from under your sleeves and from your neck and boots, rolling away from the ground. But the skeletons seem impervious to the lure of gold. They barely even register its presence. Okay. So it's not Dud. Could it be Dawes? Let's see if it is. Reaching up to the constellations, and the skeleton jerky movement slow significantly. It steps towards you, its foot seeming to hover in the air. You can easily dodge around it now. Slipping past the slow grasp of the skeletons, you walk up to the altar. So it could be over here, in the altar, that I need to cast what I need. Collect some dripping water. Pray at the altar. And I can pledge myself to this guy. Do I need to pledge myself to this guy, more importantly? I don't think so. Okay, let's back away. Okay, so I can't figure out what that is. It's a shame, but I can't figure out what that is. I have no idea. I have no idea. What would counter Res? Okay, let's give it another try. It's nighttime. Whatever. Let's go in here. Yeah, the simple chamber of skeletons. Let's try and cast. I could drink the holy water. Cast a spell. So what spells have we not cast? So we have gone with Haunt. That doesn't counter it. We've gone with Res. No, we've gone with Rock. That doesn't counter it for sure. We have gone with God. That could be the one. That could be the one. Although I don't know if it does. And we have with Dawes over here that causes slowness. And we have with Dud that doesn't work against anything here. So, the only one is 6. One strays close to a legless skeleton who grabs him and drag him to the ground. Yeah, the clones. The clones. Okay, 6 of course is the clones. Can I attack the skeleton? Would that be a good idea? You watch as your or as your clone is overwhelmed. The headless skeleton is incredibly fast. It crawls up your clone's body, stabbing frantically with a cracked knife. The clone shudders and dies, and the skeleton drags itself away. You keep watching as a drop of water falls from the whale at the ceiling, striking your clone. He screams awake, gurgling as the wounds once again overtake him. The second death is quicker than the first. Seeing the danger, your other clones move to the retreat, disappearing as the spell fades. The skeletons die and are reanimated with a steady rhythm. Okay. Yeah, let's get more holy water, because we need that. So, the only thing I can think of is that the god is gonna let me go through, yeah. He's gonna let me go through this thing. That's the only thing. The only thing. Oh, I can collect? Okay, pray at the altar. Yeah, I can collect more rainwater. More, thing. Oh, boy. Okay, well, let's back away. That was a waste. Let's continue. Let's go over to this tower. It's nighttime. Can't sleep here. Nope. Let's, move on. Terrible place. Terrible place of death. And I kind of wanted to go there, though. I probably will be able to go over through there and then come back. Let's do that instead. So that one is terrible. The moon moves slowly across the dark sky. You enter the next tower warily. Powerful light spills from the doorway. Even from here, it is all but overwhelming. Your eyes begin to water and run. Okay, let's keep going. Take damage. You take another step forwards. The skin on your face and hand is beginning to burn. Fighting the light is like walking into a strong wind. The pounding is growing inside your head. The heat is overwhelming, but suddenly you feel a hint of starlight. Okay, so I couldn't cast that before. I know what it is. It's not Zap. It's Sap? Is it the one? Causes depression? No. It's Nip? I don't remember the, a nap. Sleepiness, yeah. Fog, yeah, it's a fog. Causes darkness. Oh, looking at the stars, the light that fills the room dims and goes out, but you cannot see anything. Let's edge backwards. You edge backwards, the fog thinning out with every step until finally you are outside. The light from the tower reignites. Oh boy. That's not good. That's really not good. Okay, how do I get out of here? We're gonna need to go over here. Okay, let's cast a spell. I'm gonna cast Dog again, but this time I'll drink whatever's, the potion rather than anything, rather than putting it out. So drink that. Drink the potion, and there it is. We're back to good stuff. Pick our way through. Just take a little bit. You pick our way through, but catch yourself a few times obtaining light burns in the process. It went better, but I think I will be able to counter this. Because I need to. Because that tower right there, I don't really understand what it is. So, from the doorway comes a steady clock-like ticking sound. Turn back. Whatever is inside does not seem safe. So I need to... Oh, man. I'm going to turn back from here. Please don't be crazy. Please don't be crazy. Let me turn back over there. Yeah, I can. Okay. So... doesn't work. So I'm gonna need to... So it's the time. This is what I need. Oh! You step inside and the ticking grows louder. Something moves in the belfry of the tower overhead. Once again, you begin to feel a great tiredness, but you can keep your eyes open. You lie down where you stand in the middle of the floor and are quickly asleep. Oh, this was completely different then. A small creature with buzzing wings has become stuck in your ear. Oh boy, where it repeats over and over again. All this is your fault, all of it. You are lying on cool, moist ground underneath a tall, swaying tower. There is a nagging pain in your leg, and you look down and see a sapling growing through your thigh. You try to pull it free, but every tug makes you scream in agony, as though you were pulling at your own tendons. Through it all, you feel the heat of Analand burning through should your quest fail. You found 2 new clues. Oh, this is not good. Oh! Eventually your eyes open once more. Several hours have passed. What is that? You tilt your head and look up, and your eyelids begin to roll themselves closed. For a moment before they shut, you catch sight of an enormous brass wing swinging past overhead. You feel yourself yawning once more. You drag yourself across the floor, your body feels heavy and your mind is filled with fog. A dead weight is settling over your bones. Oh, I'm gonna sleep again? You crawl towards the door. How many hours have passed inside this tower now? Tiredness overtakes you again. You drop to the floor with little warning. Mocking laughter seems to ring in your ears as the sun climbs towards its peak and the wind picks up. You wake up once more and struggle to your feet. Can I cast a spell right away? This is crucial here. We're wasting time. Not that we need time, mind you, but it's gonna be Zap. It's Zap. It's gotta be Zap. You spin the starlight into a pattern around you, generating a charge of electrical energy within your palm. You fire the lightning bolt at the pendulum and it explodes into a rain of hot metal shards that fall all around you. When the smoke clears, the tower is still empty and you feel surprisingly energetic. There are 3 doors to choose from. Okay, I don't think that was the counter. That worked, but that wasn't the counter. It's good though, we didn't lose that much stamina. And actually, what time is it? Oh well, yeah, we kind of spent a bunch of time in there. Anyway, we're out of time for the day, speaking of time, and I still need to try to figure out what the counter is to that one. Not that we need it, mind you, because, although, no, yeah, we don't need that. It's okay. What we need is inside here. We need we need something to open that. I have no idea what the 4th spell is, but maybe we'll figure it out. For right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Sorcery. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye!